Hi, this is Kevin with KGM JAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, and start advertising free. Okay, at last, we're at the last day of the BLACKPINK drops until they announce future ones, maybe. I don't know. But this drop was pretty big drop as far as the amount of days that it was involved, the amount of NFTs that were dropped. So let's go take a look while we're waiting, and then I'm going to show you something that I think is a great idea, and I'll show you why I didn't do it and why somebody else did it, and I don't blame them at all. But anyway, let's go back and look over the drop, okay? So here's how they did it. Now they dropped some comics in between, which is cool because these are Silver Age, Silver Age. And even this next one, which is dropping, well, it's not dropping until Tuesday, I think. But okay, hold on. So let's go all the way back to May 19th. Or no, May 22nd, because May 19th was a Little Mermaid. Excuse me. Okay, so on May 19th, they started dropping the BLACKPINK NFTs, okay? Collectibles. And they started with Jizzo, I think is her name. If I pronounce it wrong, I apologize. I'll be honest. I've never even heard of BLACKPINK until this drop, okay? Evidently, world record breaking women's group. I just never heard of them. But that's not surprising that I just, I don't run in that age group anymore. But anyway, so they dropped 4. I went after it. I completed the set. Okay, I think I got the uncommon in the drop. And what we initially thought was because of their, 150 million followers, that this was going to be a very hard drop to get. It ended up being the exact opposite. You can't kind of give them away in a way. That's another whole video on the explanation of what happened. I will say this, Dale Earnhardt Jr., he's got the same thing. He's got 100, 200, 300 million fans. I got his first NFTs dropped on DraftKings, and you can't give them away. They're like $1. So there's a disconnect between fans, NFTs, as of right now. To me, that's an opportunity. I'm picking up Dale Earnhardt. Every time I get a couple extra dollars on the site, because they give you money for keeping your collection on there, they'll give you some dollars to spend on the site. I'll purchase some Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, Dale Earnhardt Jr., because they're first NFTs of them. And when and if ever it takes off again, it should be worth a lot of money, right? Well, same thinking here. So anyway, these drop. They don't sell out, except the first one, ultra rare. That's sold out. But then everybody realized there was a very limited amount of people buying these. So anyway, the 4 drops. And then an hour later, it might have been at the same time. I can't remember. I think it is. You could get, if you had all 4 characters, you could get this card that has their name on the front and their signature on the back. Okay. And then they did that 4 times for 4 days, right? So May 22nd, May 23rd, May 24th, May 25th. Okay. Now these 3, none of them sold out. Even the ultra rares. Okay. And then they dropped this is a light stick, okay? I thought it was a hammer. It's a light stick. You can still buy them. They're $25. I'll probably start collecting those. I did go after this. Nobody else did. I think I'm one of 10 people that bought it. Let's see how many they got left. Okay, 90 was given away. So you're talking 119 people bought this so far. But it's a stadium. There might be utility with it. They hinted at it. There was. I don't know. But it was just cool. So I got it. Didn't get a good mint number, but I'm hanging on to it just in case, okay? So then they started the black silver or the pink silver, gold silver drops, which is an ultra rare, secret rare. And you got 1, 2, 3, and then today's number 4, which is Lisa, I believe. Okay, and that's the 2 that you can get now. But what you got to do is burn that card. All right. And there's the card, each one. So if you use it to craft, the card disappears. But I don't think that's a problem because the cards, there's plenty of cards to get still. But that could be in a long term probably valuable. Or if the fans ever wake up and jump in on this and start grabbing it. But right now it seems to be just Veve fans who are collecting this stuff. There might be a sprinkling of BLACKPINK fans, but not very many. Now the mint numbers is like 800 for the pink and 300 something for the gold. This is my last chance to get a gold. It's been harder to get than I thought, but I've always been able to get the ultra rare. Now, yesterday on this one, pink, or no, Rosie. I got Rosie ultra rare. Now, you see I own the secret rare. Here's what happened. If you saw my video yesterday, I got the ultra rare number 69. And I don't know why, but for some reason I thought that might be a hot number. I'll leave you to speculate. So I said, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell it. So I put it on the market. And here's what I wanted to show you. Let me go in here to do it. I got to find out. Got to watch on the time too. It's almost time to drop. Okay, where is it? Okay, there it is. Ultra rare rose. Now, check this out. There's not very many of them are listed. Sort by edition, load high. Now, I sold it. I put it on there for $69. It sold immediately to Charlie8141. And he immediately took it and put it on there for $1,000, which is a great move on his part. I could have done that. I thought about doing that. I didn't because I wanted the gold. I flipped it. That gave me enough money to go buy the gold one because it was down like $70 at the time. And I already had $10 in the account, so I bought it. Did I sell it too cheap? Probably, especially in long term. But anyway, that's the kind of things you can do on the drops. Is say people think, well, I can't. If you go in and you look and you get a good price, especially on a low mint, and then repost it higher, you can make some quick bank doing that. Now, I'm not saying he's going to sell this at $1,000. He might not. That is a popular number under 100. So, maybe somebody will buckle down and buy it. Maybe a fan comes in and buys it. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't sell it for 5 years. And he can always drop it anywhere down to $100 and still make a decent profit on it, right? So anyway, so then I took the money and I bought Rosie number 224. I think I paid $75 for it. Yeah, $75. No, $74. Okay. And so now I got at least one gold. And I'll probably do that again today. So let me get back here so I don't miss the drop. But here's what I want to do. I'm going to wait for it to go down to 0. Whoops, I'm in the wrong one. And once it hits 0, then I'm going to go in and try to get it. Because every other time I have to come out and go back in. So let's see if this works. Okay, go in. Select edition. Craft and pay. Confirm craft. And I did not get it. But see, I'm not going to touch it now because it's saying I can't use it. So maybe I just got to give it more time, be patient, see if they get to me. I don't know how they're doing it because there's no waiting room. So I don't know how they're determining who gets one and who doesn't. So let me just sit on that. But if they don't take the money out, you didn't get it. And maybe that's how come I'm messing up. Maybe I'm quitting too early and going and buy the ultra. Well, the ultra rare is not going to sell out. So I can go get that in. So I'm just going to wait here. We're just going to wait and see. Probably checking it would be the best way is this way. But until that money goes out, you do not have it. Now, it did confirm that they got my order. And it's not craftable, so they're holding on to it. Nope. Don't think I got it this one either. Now that's number 1206, right? Is that telling me I got it? No. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get it, guys. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how long I need to wait. But getting back to that flipping, I've done that several times. I'll go in there, look for something that's just a really good deal, especially in the first few hours of a drop, because, maybe even 24 to 48 hours, because there's people who can't participate. They're somewhere in the world where they're sleeping. They're at work, and when they get home, they'll go try to get their mint number, because mint numbers to certain people are very valuable. They're willing to pay. That's why I always post something, even if it's a bad mint number, like a comic book that I got for $6.99. I'll throw it on there for $25 just in case somebody collects that mint number. What do you got to lose, right? So, okay, it's not taking my money. But I just don't know how long I should wait. It said they got my order. Let me go ahead and hit Find Editions. Okay, it's still saying not craftable. So I don't know. Yep, I don't think I got it. So I struck out all 4 times. But at least I got one yesterday through, and I didn't have to pay the full amount because I was able to flip the one I got. That's why I did it. Otherwise, that is a good mint number to hang on to. If I already had at least one gold, I probably would have done that. But and something else I've been thinking. See, look now. Edition selected successfully. It's sold out. Yeah, I did not get it. All right, let's go get the ultra rare. Okay, select edition. Craft and pay. See, I got it immediately, and it took the money. So that's what should be happening. So let's see what edition I got, because if it's a low edition, I'll sell it. Okay, I got a high edition. I got 755, which is about the worst you can get, unless there's somebody who collects number 755. So what I'm going to do then is pop that on there. And, well, you can't right now because the market's not open. When I do, I'll put it on there for 75, just in case somebody buys that mint number. That number could be important for some reason that I don't know about. Without doing a lot of research, which you won't be able to find out anyway, it's better just to list it and see what happens. And then, if it's not an important number, it won't sell. And I'll just keep it in my inventory. If that makes any sense. Okay. So let's go. So there we go. So this is what I've gotten out of the 4 drops. I got 4 ultra rare. Hold on. It's not updating. There it is. Okay, so I got 4 ultra rare, and I upgraded to the gold by selling. So I'll probably go ahead and pick up another rosy pink and silver, and that way. Oh, and by the way, you can get lower than mint number 41 on these. I wasn't aware of that, so maybe I'll go ahead and buy the card and then do the 20 and try to get another nice mint number. Do it that way, but I'm probably going to like to complete the black pink set or the pink silver, because their name's BLACKPINK. So maybe, even though the gold are rarer, the pink ones will be more valuable down the road. Okay, I'm not a fan, so this isn't a big deal like it is on the comic books with me. So I can think that way. But the big question is, where are all the fans? And like I said with Dale Earnhardt Jr., even on Tom Brady, the NFTs just aren't mainstream yet. I know the people in South Korea, where a lot of the fans are, can access this app, and they just choose not to. You know, they're just not, for whatever reasons. And it's not Veve. All NFTs are like that, because I'm on a lot of NFT platforms. So what time frame are we talking about that it's going to kick back in like it did in its heyday a couple years ago? Guys, I don't know. But let me tell you something. When it happens, it will happen quick. There will be some kind of catalyst where everybody at once will go, wow. And most of it will be crypto people. But here's what I'm thinking. This might be what's going to happen. This is what happened last time at the last halving. There's going to become a lot of crypto people flushed with cash, okay? Because they're going to make a lot of money on the Bitcoin in the next few months here, maybe within the next year. Not financial advice. Listen to me on risk, entertainment purposes only. But when they have all that money, and if they understand about NFTs, which they do because they're crypto people, and they understand that everything's at rock bottom prices, they're going to come in and buy everything up that they can. Let's see if I'm right. Follow, like, and subscribe. Let's see if I'm right about this. We'll know it in the next. Well, just wait for the next, bull run to take off. When Bitcoin already had a little pop from 50 to 70, but I'm thinking it's going to go anywhere between 300 and 500,000 here in the next few months. That's my guess. I'm not a financial wizard or anything, but let's see if I'm right. Because if they all got that cash, they're going to want to do something with it. And they're going to want to go and they're going to buy up a lot of cheap shit like properties and NFTs. And then, of course, they pump and dump, which is what they did the last time. But at each cycle, because this is my third halving, on each cycle, it comes down less. You got the pump. That's the artificial height. That's, Bitcoin goes up to, like the last time it went up to 70,000, it dropped down to 19 after that pump. I think that's what's going to happen with the NFT markets. Okay. But like, again, I'm not saying you should go run out and buy any NFTs. I'm saying follow, and see if I'm right. You can follow along because I'll be doing drops. This is Veve. If you haven't joined yet, go join. It's free. They don't have an affiliate program yet that I'm aware of, so I don't get nothing out of it. And you can live off the drops too, or you can start collecting. If you're a collector, it's fun. It's fun as shit. They've got so much stuff. They're dropping comics every day. Every comic they have dropped since day one is a very important comic in the history of comics. And they're eventually going to run out of that. They've only dropped one Golden Age, and they've got they got tons of other old comics to drop, but they're pretty much running out of the Silver Age that are, the number ones and stuff like that. They still got some left, so you can still partake in those. But anyway, that's it. So thank you for watching. If you get a chance, go check out Pro Advertisers Club. Go check out my eBay store. Like and follow that too. Follow along, see how I do. I make videos on it. And I know your time's important. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.